Okay, I'm going to give you a simple one this time. I feel like I've given you all the heavy stuff. I gave you a really big one last time. So here's the simple one. Let's say you're at work and you collapse. You're in the middle of life and you collapse. You're taken to hospital and they say, we've got nothing, we can't do it. We can't fix this. You have the next 20, 30 minutes. It's time to reconcile what you have. They've got you on the oxygen, they've got everything going they can to make that as possible and as comfortable so you can keep your clarity before the end. In your hand, as I know all of us do, or within easy reach, you have your phone. You're going to make one phone call. You've got your one message. And you and I both know what that number is that you're going to call. Or you know which one you're going to attempt. Even if you don't know the number, you know how to get to it. When you contact, it goes to Messenger. You're not going to get to say it. You're not going to have a conversation. So what's the message you're going to leave? What is the most urgent thing that you want to share or impart? Because that should drive your entire life. We prevaricate around the bushes. We rest in our comfort that we'll get around to things. And that allows us to hazy up a lot of our work. But if you have 20 minutes, the oxygen mask is on, and you only have the time to make that one call, and it has to go to message, what are the words you're actually going to leave someone? Think about why that attachment has so much meaning, is so important that it springs to your mind, that is the person to which you wish to leave your last opportunity to, that you want to give that clarity to. And we've heard the good, the bad, the sad of what some of those messages have been over time, when people have left their last words. But your last words are a reflection of the depth of the relationship that you wish to have with that person, or the depth of the relationship with which you want to have with the thing that you find the most meaningful. Whether it's your children, your spouse, your parents. This is the person to which you have the deepest connection of understanding, that you have assigned the greatest significance and meaning to, that you think that you can create the most meaningful truth with. So what is your truth? What is the thing that encapsulates the entirety of your intent of being? Because hooked up to life support with a mask on, knowing that it's all about to end, it's not your bank account. God, I hope for your sake it isn't calling the mate to say where the secret porn stash is and what the pin is to your phone to delete your browser history. You should have something far more impactful that you want to say, whether it's to tell someone that the light and the warmth that they brought to your world has so much beauty, so meaning, so much value, that they bring it to every other life that exists, that you wish that they keep carrying that they can keep sharing that no matter what it is that sits before them, no matter what the pain, the grief, the experiences that come their way, that they never forget their light. hope that you shift your focus, that your meaning becomes elevating the meaning of others. Because when you shift your focus from you, the shame, the regret, the attachment style, the pseudo-psychology and pocket flick information stops meaning anything. But as one soul connecting to another, do you offer recognition? Do you offer warmth? Do you offer kindness? If you ask for forgiveness, did you forgive yourself first? Because how can someone forgive you for things if you haven't begun to recognize that you were broken too? In your last minutes, when the things feel the most urgent, is your message regret? Let that be the projector to push you forward to something greater. Okay? So my message is simple. You are on life support right now. It is urgent. The thing that you do right now is urgent. So do the thing. You don't have time to be waiting for greater seasons. And you can't hope that at the other end it's picked up and understood, that the value that you want to give so desperately is going to be seen. You have to give it because this is your time to give it, to grow, nourish, and give away. And don't do it out of a fear of not being seen. Do it for the reason that you see value. The reflections that you have, the relationships that you have. Yes, you want to be seen and understood by that person, and you will reach for the person that understands you the most. But reach to them because you see them. Reach for them because they have the capacity to reach for others. That's why they matter so much to you. It's not because they pump up your tires. It's because they hold the space. So use your space to hold space and recognize. Be urgent and be intentional, because that will tell you what your values are. Your time is limited and you will take nothing with you. So what do you give? Because that's what matters at the end of the day. What you take means nothing. What you build will erode. What you give. What you give because you're willing to pay everything for it. Even if it's not accepted, even if it's not understood, because we know a child will never understand the values of their parents, the sacrifices of their parents. We know so much that our story will go unseen by all of an earthly plane. But you give it nonetheless. So don't take things with you. Don't take things for granted. Just give it. Give it freely. Give it fully. And be enmeshed. Just be enmeshed and immersed. And don't hold back. Don't filter. Don't fear anymore. Be not terrified, or I will terrify you before them. None of us are perfect. None of us turn up in true form. But in the form you have, in the simple sake that you are, with the life support plugged in. Start reaching out to recognize what's valuable and give it to those that you value. As imperfect as it is, make that priority. Make that your mission. Make that your identity. And make that your worldview. So that's my gift. Be urgent. Be intentional. Time's running out.